Waiting to go live. Waiting for YouTube to say that I'm live. I'm live. Good. Alright, I'm gonna give it a couple moments for people to join stream. Earbuds in so I can hear whenever someone posts on Discord. Alright. We need at least one viewer, else I can't chat with anyone. Well, due to popular demand yesterday, people said that they would like to see me do a live stream where I work on my texture pack, and after yesterday's disaster, I figured, well, why not just do that today? So here I am. I'm gonna work on my texture pack, and yeah. Hopefully some people will tune in so I can at least chat with someone, because usually I'll have a live stream go, like I'll watch someone else's live streams or YouTube or whatever, but it's not really a good idea to do that while you're streaming. So I should get started. So, right here I have my files and everything all set up. Here's the textures I want to work on. Here's everything I wanted to do. All the pink stuff is the stuff I've already completed. So I guess I should just get to work. Textures. So first I want to clean up the furnace texture. It's nothing fun, but what's fun is when you get to do it with, like, when other people are around, then you have people to talk to and stuff. So for the furnace texture, I need, well, this should be easy. Open with my program. Open with my program. I don't own this program, this is just the program that I use. Open with the program. And this I don't need to do. Where is it? I need the observer texture. I can just steal it from there. Or no, this texture. I think. So I want to do work with this, so I need to... Actually, no, I want this back in here. Rename furnace underscore top. Hey Tiger, due to popular demand yesterday, I'm working on my texture pack. Didn't help that yesterday was a terrible day for me on the server. I died last night at yesterday's stream was already disaster enough. I then died right before going to bed and lost all my items. So I'm gonna stream on the server tomorrow instead of today. now what I need to do is use the color selecting tool. Yeah. I don't need to use the color selecting tool, but I should. Just to have that there. So the reason why I need to use the color selector, even though this program has its own, each time I open up a file using this program, it slightly edits the color, so it's not actually accurate. That's fine if you're only doing it if you open up the file once, but if I open and then close and save and then open, then close and save, because I'm doing tiny edits, it really changes the color. I don't know if you remember, but like towards the beginning, like with the first, I think, 7 episodes, maybe it was even less, when I was using this texture pack, the wood planks looked all pink and everything. That's because I had opened and closed it a bunch of times, and it changed the color to the point where it looked pink. So I need the furnace top texture that I got. And this texture, alright, so what I need to do is I need to figure out what color it is. I've got a little whiteboard for myself. Yeah, these colors don't exactly line up. Go around the side. That's dumb. What's dumb? Oh, yeah, the changes. I don't understand why, but this is the only program that I know how to use really well, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It only really is an issue if I need to make an edit to a texture, or if I'm using a texture to work on another texture, like I'm basing it off a different one. So I need 146. Yeah, see this color says 146, 146, 146. On here, the equivalent is 145. It's like 1 pixel, or if it's like 1 RGB value off, I'm not going to be too concerned. 97. I gotta look for the number 97. I don't see it. So I should really be taking note of these textures. I brought a whiteboard with me for a reason. I always use the whiteboard when working on these textures, so that way I can like make notes of the RGB values, which is basically the amount of blue, red, and green. So this was 56, and I only need to write that number once because it's the same all across. 97, 145, and now what do I need here? 119. So then I can go. I'll fill this in. And then I'll go into my testing world where I do the textures and see how it looks once I'm done this. Now for here, what I'm going to do is, what color is this? 197. So when I do something like this to a texture, I call it cleaning up the texture, because I'm basically removing a bunch of other colors and also making it look like smooth, I guess. What color should I use? Let's go with this one. 119 again. So I've got a rule when doing like shadow. So like here, you can see the shadow up here. So this is like the shadow, this little L shape, and this L shape up here is where the light area is. I always want the dark area to to take up the more space. So like this is the part. This pixel right here is a pixel of conflict because it's this guy could go here, and same here, or I can do this, and I can just leave it like that and have it be even. But I prefer to let the shadow overtake that. And for the middle texture, basically I just pick a texture, or pick a color within. Actually, I like this color better. No, I like this color better. Then I just fill it in. That color is 168. Got a message on Discord, let me check it. Oh, just something from... Alright, and then I save it. And then I move on to the next one. And now I can use the same, since I've taken note of those RGB values, I can use them again. So I want 56, 56, 56. And now I need to do that again because I accidentally picked that color. I'm going to leave the fire the same because I don't know how to, I think the fire looks fine. Crap, I should have left the other reference picture open. So, the top thing, actually don't have any complaints there. We'll do this though. Yeah, that looks good. So now I need to, I think 97 was the second darkest color, so that must mean this is the texture. Oh, this is the texture that goes down here. And 145 was the brighter texture, or a brighter color. So that means it must be this edge. And I need 119s. And that should fill in this. And 119 was also the value for this little area. We need 197s. Oh, sweet, 197's already here. Saves me some time. 168, found it. And that's that done. Save. Now, basically, I got to do the same thing again. So I want to find I need 57s across the board, or 56s, which is the outline color. I need 97s. I need, what's the other color? 145s. And yes, the texture making process really is this boring. I need a 119, which I can just steal from here. Saves me the trouble of typing it in. Which is also the color of this. 197s. It's fun but slow. Yeah. And I can only ever work on this when I actually get ideas for textures. This is just stuff I've been putting off because it's not that fun. save. Now I go to my RGB thing where I store some of these values. Basically, I just document the process or whatever, in case I have to work on like a similar texture, or if I need to recreate a texture later on, I'll know how I did it. And lastly, I go to my changelog. (721:20) cleaned the furnace texture. And then I just go into Minecraft, grab myself a furnace. Of course, it doesn't look any different because I have to update it. This is what it looked. Hang on. This is what it looks like. But then we F3 and T. That'll reload the texture pack, and then we can see the new texture we just made. It is a bit slow. Usually I'd work on like, I don't know, 5 textures and then I'd do that. And then I reload because it is a bit slow. It takes like a minute. It's slow, but it's fun. It is very slow though. Like, and also now that I've taken note of these texture values, I can erase them from my whiteboard. I keep a whiteboard on me just in case. I have like 8 different colored markers, so I only prefer to use 4 because a lot of them don't work. So, here's our new furnace texture we just made. Oh, that's an issue. That's an issue. That's not good. I want this to be clean. Hang on. That must mean we did something wrong. Where is the folder? Oh, I misspelled it. Misspelled furnace. There, now it should work. Hang on. Issue is I gotta now reset it. Hi, proceeding. That looks awesome. Thank you. This is also basically the texture thing I use for the observers and for the pistons. I'm going to do the same thing for like droppers and dispensers. I should probably work on those today also. Also, you can see by the changelog. Hang on. Escape. Changelog. I've been working on this since, I guess. So when I started the changelog, I didn't start the changelog until like, I guess June 15th or June 16th. So what I had to do is I had to fabricate the changelog from screenshots I took in previous days. So that's why there's a big gap of time between these two. Now, there we go. It's all clean. It looks just like the piston and the observer. Now this, I can now add to the wall of textures that I've edited. Also, I should probably show you guys some of these textures, because you won't often see these in my live stream. Because honestly, when do I use this stuff? When do I use this? This is actually something I did on Saturday. These are the textures I edited yesterday. These I added a while ago. I just added like tiny little borders to it because I thought it looked cool. I edited these by changing these to all be one color. I added some color to the dead corals. I actually have a little display to make them look more realistic. But yeah, the further down we are, the more that would be like further back that I created these. So like these are the first textures I did. Of course, some of these I ripped from my old texture pack. This texture pack right here. This is the one. That's the one I used during season 1, except now the file structure has changed a bit. What else is there? Oh yeah, I simplified these lamps. I made all these ores look the same. It was either Friday or Saturday, I made this texture look like cobblestone for netherite. This was also Saturday, where I made it look like grass on top of cobblestone. You can actually see all the cobblestone stuff. I don't know why I forgot to actually put cobblestone there for comparison. It's infested cobblestone. Yeah, you can see it. I did the same thing for blackstone as well. I think it turned out okay. Yesterday, I spent most of my time working on making connected textures work. However, well, that's an issue. That's an issue with the white stained glass paint, actually. So, what I did, I basically just made connected textures work. It worked fine. Like, you can't notice anything wrong at all. Until you turn around, and now you see the lines. I don't know why this happens. You should modify the swords. I like the sword textures the way they are. Also, you can see the same thing happening here. It's perfectly fine, no lines. And then you turn around and you see this line and then this line. Apparently, if I want to fix that, I have to make 47 different textures for each glass pane, rather than 5 like I did for these glass blocks. Also, something I do want to do with these is with these bookshelves. I would like to make it so that these bookshelves connect, like going sideways. That should be something easy to do, except I'm going to have to do a lot of work with this because each time like I said, here's what I'll do. I'll show you guys something real quick. Alright, go down, go down, go down, go down. Where is my texture of, I guess, oak wood? Or oak planks? I'm gonna go all the way down to O. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here we are. Let's duplicate these. Open with my program. Oh yeah, that would look awesome. Yeah, Optifine already supports it, but that's only when you're not using a texture pack. File. Save as, I guess, because I'm not actually modifying anything. Textures, block. Yeah, that'll work. No, thank you. Now, maybe that's not going to work. Maybe if I try this, hang on. I do something like this. I have to save it. I'm going to open it. That didn't do anything. What happened? Something should have happened. Why didn't anything happen? That's strange. Okay. I'm going to take this, place a pixel here, save. open with the program. You can already see a slight color change. Do an edit, save. You can, I don't know if you can tell, but this is slightly pinker. Open with my program. It's not, I don't own this program, I just call it my program because it's the program that I use. I still might not, you still might not see how pink it is. Yeah, it's really annoying. Do one more edit. Oh yeah, it's definitely pink now. You can even see the RGB value. So this says, let's write this down. This pixel right here says 202, 153, 123. You can see it. It says so right here. Alright, save. Open this. I'm not going to save it though. And opening this will show it, but it will change the color of this when I open it. But as long as I don't save, it won't actually change anything. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the difference right here. This color says 196, 156, 105. That's definitely different from the 202, 153, 123. Yeah, it's noticeably more pink. And that's probably going to happen to the bookshelves. So I don't want to do that. I know that took a long time just to explain one thing. Go back to my ideas. I wanted to clean up these textures. Make this pink to show that I've completed it. Let's do the smithing table just to see if I can. I don't actually know what the smithing table looks like. I don't have any ideas for it. But I just want to edit it just to see if I can. Smithing table. Oh, I've gone too far, haven't I? ST, smithing table. Oh, yeah, this thing. I don't want to edit that. I seriously don't want to edit that. I mean, not that I don't, not that there's anything I wouldn't like to change about it. I just, really complicated textures I'm not that comfortable with working with. What else can I do then? I guess I could try and make some of these textures connect. Like the polished stone texture. Let me show you guys that one. This texture right here, you can already see I modified it, like adding little borders to it. Or cleaned up the borders for it. So what I'd like to be able to do is make it so there's no border between these. So that's, and the way I do that is I need to find that texture first of all. Where is it? Smooth stone. Duplicate. Drag it over here. Now I got to go all the way over to Optifine. CTM. Stones. Let me just take one of these. I'm going to duplicate this so I can remember the format. Now, what I need to do is this. And then I gotta rename this to 0. Hang on, what is this called? Smooth underscore stone. Underscore stone. So I gotta open this. I'm aware this is called smooth stone and not polished stone, but I prefer to call it polished stone. Should have saved. I want to duplicate this file. Get rid of this. Rename it to say 1. Now what I gotta do is now I have to edit this texture, and this will be the baseline that I use to edit these other 3. Funnily enough, I don't have this issue when the RGB values are all the same. So like this says 143, 143, 143. I'm pretty sure that stays the same. So I don't have to worry about it if it's like this, if it's grayscale. It's going to be the difficult part, extending these textures up and down and out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a pro gamer move. I'm going to have to wing this. Need some of these. Not very good at doing this kind of stuff. Alright, next darkest color. I completely forgot to leave any room for these. It still looks fine, I guess. And there's that done. Now we save. Now we have to do the borders. So looks like a regular stone. It kind of does. It's basically the stone texture, but lighter. At least that's how I think it works. Wait a minute, if it's the stone texture, but lighter, that means the custom work I did is invalid. Oh well. It'll only show up on this one guy. So the lighting thing is going to be an issue. Trying to think about how I'm going to go about doing that. Well, I want to open with this, and I got to take note of its RGB values for the sides. Should have done that earlier. 143, 143, 143, and 116. I don't know if this is going to be an issue with the fact that I added brightness to this. Hopefully it won't be an issue. These can go here. Duplicate. 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 Alright, that's annoying. I can't place it here. Arrange by name. There. Wait, where's 0? Oh, this is 0. Name 2. Rename 3. Rename 4. Thought I renamed these. 3. Rename 2. Looks like Stone EMX annoying. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much used to it by now, though. If this, like, doesn't mess up and it actually shows, like, the shadow and the light area that I like, then I'm going to be super happy. Alright, I need... not the one I wanted. It's this one. So I want 143, 143, 143. I got a Discord message. Oh gosh, chicken's being chicken again. Actually, no, this is supposed to be... Actually, if this is going to be like the other texture, then this should be a dark area, because the L shape is like this. And if not, I can change it. If it makes it look bad, then I can easily change it. I'll do testing. Width. Back to chat. And I do the same thing. 143, 143, 143. Except this time I gotta do it sideways. And I go across, and then this one, because it's an L shape. And this last one, I just do the corners. I go 143, 140, 43, 140, 43. That, and then I need 116, 16, 116. And because I'm preserving the L shape. Now, if I reload my resource pack, hopefully this will look good. Then I can add that to the changelog. Yesterday I spent 4 hours. I think I'm finally done with the iron farm. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear you gave up on it, but that's fine. It means that I'll dominate the iron market on the server. And I can sell iron. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm sorry that your farm didn't work out. Message was held for review. Show. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I could convince you to not give up. That's an issue. Yeah, okay. So these little corner things, I guess I can't have that. Otherwise it looks really good. You can see like these little dots. I'm assuming that's from where I decided to... Wait, how does it look if I do this? This is what the corners are used for. Oh boy, we've got ourselves an issue. So, why is this happening? I mean, if I wanted it to be accurate, I could, again, I have to use the 47 texture method. Alright then, what I'm going to have to do is completely redo this texture, and by that I mean just change one thing. It shouldn't be that hard. So if you use connected textures, you forfeit the... And these values do stay the same, right? 143, 116, it stays. So if you use connected textures, you forfeit the right to have shadow. And this should fix it. Oh wait, no, I don't actually have to do anything with this one. I'm just going to take a break from it and rebuild it because it works. I think I just made a mistake. Alright. An easy fix. Come on, load. Gotta take this. The more I think about it, the more I think I could have left the thing, and I could have just edited that one place where I put the dots at. Oh well. Alright, let's save, and now we'll see how it looks. We'll just fix it. We'll fix the dot issue. I mean, it will. It should. It has to. I know I called it Polished Stone, but if I have to use the actual name. No, I don't. I said black glass well, black glass is pretty obvious. How does this look? Does it look as good as I think it does? The real issue is gonna come with the granite and like the diorite and the diorite and the granite. I'm gonna have to like recreate the colors for it because even editing the texture once can slightly change it. Also, while this is floating. It should. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. The other thing I want to see, how does it affect stone slabs? Does it affect it the way I think it will? Oh, I thought it would connect the tops. Looks different. I thought it would like keep these bricks the same but connect. Actually, no, it's a good thing that doesn't happen. I don't like this though. The fact that it switches. Oh well. Well, I can now add this thing to the wall of supported connected textures. I like this. You could also change the name of smooth stone to polished stone in the language, I think. I can what? I can what? I can what? Oh my gosh, if that's possible. If that's possible. That's possible. Smooth. What's that word? Oh my gosh. You've opened up my eyes to a world of possibilities. If this works, this is called smooth stone. If this works, I'm gonna be extremely happy. I mean, I figured it was possible. I just didn't want to figure out how it worked because I didn't think it would be that easy. Also, if I got it right the first try, that's just gonna make me even happier. Did it work? Did it work? I'm gonna make a texture pack where everything is the same except obviously. It worked! It's called polished stone! It still says smooth underscore stone, but whatever. I mean, I can fix that. Is it F3 and H? Look at it! It's polished stone! Polished stone. I love this! Also, I just love this block. And I love the fact that Connect textures work with it now. How does this look between? It looks... I think I'm still going to change it back to be smooth stone, though. Actually, no. That would kind of defeat the whole point. And the issue with the iron farm. Good for you. This is amazing. Thank you, Proceeding. Alright, next. I don't want to get distracted. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, next. Moving on. Our next thing I want to do is work on another texture. And let me just go back. For the time being, I'm going to leave it as smooth stone. Just for the time being. Except for this. Wait, where's redstone dust? Except for this. This needs to be changed to redstone. That's better. That definitely needs to go. It needs to... That's not what I wanted to open. This definitely needs to... Where's Minecraft? There's Minecraft. I definitely want redstone dust to be called redstone. Because that's unnecessary, calling it redstone dust. At least if it doesn't work with the texture I made for it. It doesn't look like dust anymore. Glowstone dust I'll give a pass because glowstone blocks are called glowstone. Alright, anyways, well that loads. What other textures can I do? I think I want to do something with the granite, the andesite, or polished granite, polished andesite, and polished diorite. Let me check that then. Oh, and polished blackstone too. Polished blackstone, you belong over here. That's also the issue. I want to group these blocks together, but like, it would look like a giant Venn diagram. Like, polished blackstone fits here, because it's with the blackstone. Polished blackstone fits in with the polished block, because it's polished. I've had to reorganize this quite a few times. Also, something else they need to do. These brick textures, like for the nether bricks and red nether bricks, the brick textures don't line up with this texture. And while no one's probably going to use these textures together, I still think it would look nice if these were on a similar level and they did line up. Just my thoughts. Alright, moving on. Back. I want I want blocks, or textures in block. No, I want polished, so I gotta go to P, and that should have all the polished textures. Should all be, like, right next to each other. Polished basalts? Really? Well, these are not next to each other at all. Duplicate. Continue. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No. duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Use. Hopefully this shouldn't change the textures too much. I'm not betting on like using the program one time will like drastically change this to make it look green or whatever. Usually I can get away with using the program just once. Unless it's like something brown. If it's like dirt or wood, it doesn't work at all. It was a pain with the chests. My god, the chest textures were a nightmare, because not only did it take a while to get the colors right, I then made an error, and I didn't discover it until later. I didn't take note of the RGB values, so then I had to go off, download a copy of the 1.16 textures, and put them in here for reference. Also, here's some old textures. By that I mean, like before, here's the textures that I made before I changed, like, the netherrack and the blackstone texture to look like cobblestone. Also, yeah. So you can see this is what it looked like before I did it. Also, I put these two textures in here, not because they're old, but because, well, this one, it's just here, in case someone wants to add it back. I removed the Java edition from Minecraft. Also, I cleaned up the Minecraft logo. I don't know, I think that might be, half of me thinks that it was kind of disrespectful to clean up the Minecraft logo itself. Half of me thinks it looks better. I'm gonna leave it, though. And also, this is basically this texture. I'm gonna swap it out once I'm finished with the texture pack. Let's rejoin that world. Fun fact, this is actually the world, I downloaded this world from one of Mumbo Jumbo's videos, because he made a big piston door, and funnily enough, I need 8 piston doors for my base this season, so I actually modified that I modified this design to be this design, which is basically, I modified it to look like this, but I figured I can just use the same world for all this stuff. That's why I put a big backdrop against all these blocks. Alright, so next, I was going to assets, Minecraft, Optifine, CTM, stones, duplicate. I don't need to duplicate, I do need to duplicate these. Duplicate. And once more. Oh, not this again. Oh, okay, we're good. Rename. Polished. Andesite. I always used to call andesite andersite. I don't even know if it's called andesite, because it looks like it says andesite. Did anyone else used to call it andersite, or was that just me? I like the pulverized redstone block better. What the hell is pulverized redstone? Bam, we're gonna start with andesite. Redstone dust. Oh. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. The only thing I don't get is it takes nine items to craft it into a block usually. But 9 isn't a cube number. 9 is a square number. You'd actually need 27 or 8 to make it into a cube. That's just something that's always bothered me. Right. Polish. God, I can't spell. Score and is site. I gotta duplicate this a bunch of times. And duplicate it once more. Rename 1. Rename 2. Rename 3. Rename 4. Now I gotta open this. Hope it's not too discolored. I mean, bruh. I'm correct. If you don't like it, that just means you're a hater of logic. So I'm seeing a big amount of whatever the heck this is. Good to know. You're correct, but why? What do you mean, why? It's mathematically correct. I'm seeing a higher second most used block is, or yet second most used pixel color is this. It actually lines up with the one above. Now we need some of these, some of this, some of that. And 1 or 2 of these. We need 1 or 2 of these. We need like a few of these. 1. I think that's it, actually. Alright, it looks like our work here is done. Save. No, I don't know why I bothered making copies of that when I actually just need to make copies. Why would you tell me that? I can't go on without thinking about that. Good. It's a shame we're not Chicken, though, because Chicken tries to annoy everyone by doing stuff like that. I did not mean to do that. I don't mean to knock on Chicken. I'm purely joking. Not a bully, okay? Duplicate. Duplicate. Rename 2. Rename 3. Rename 4. There. I gotta open this. This. If you use connected textures, you forfeit your right to have shadows. Alright, so this is 180, 178, 173. Actually, no. I like the darker one better. Let's use that one instead. You use your light privileges. So we actually want 180, 178, 173. I'm just writing that down. Save. This probably is going to discolor it a good bit since I've now opened it twice. Oh well. mostly gray, so it's not going to do too much damage, hopefully. Wait, what? This isn't darker. What the heck happened? What happened? Don't save. Open this. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, I recopied the same thing, I guess. And the thing that says A, it just tells you how transparent it is. So if it's 255, that means it's completely opaque, which means you can't see through it. Number's important when working with stuff like glass, or slime, or honey, or ice. Try this again. With correct numbers: 106, 109, 113. Straight line, go straight line. X, save. And list. Put the numbers: 106, 109, 113. Across, go across. Save. Open, open. One oh six, 109, 113. And of course, Iscal uploaded. I already knew this. I was actually thinking about delaying the live stream today just so I could finish watching Iscal and Mumbo's end busting live stream. But the thing is, those are kind of just them talking while end busting. It's not like the most fun thing in the world. Not that this is any better, I should say. How does this look? Does this look good? So I like the... Oh. I didn't think it would actually lose... I thought, like, if it was, like, if the block was alone, it wouldn't lose its shadow. I thought only when you used it like this, it would lose its shadow. Alright, andesite. Next, you're up next. What do we have here? How does this look, but with connected textures? Feel free to read the... Feel free to pause and read the changelog. Though I'm live, so that might not be a good idea. Oh, that's actually something I meant to update. Forgot to update this yesterday. Right there. Is that a dare? No, I'm just saying, it's probably not a good idea, because then you'll have to, like, then you might have missed some stuff in the stream. Not that there's anything to miss, I guess. I mean, it's just loading. You won't be caught up with the live stream, is what I'm saying. And if you do click the live button, then you will have skipped some stuff. Right, not bad. I think these two blocks fit really well together, let me just say. This looks beautiful. I love it. Let's look at it. Alright. Oh, I thought that was a block. It looked like really close up because it was, I thought it was like floating. Looks a lot closer than it is. And it's not one block, it's 8 blocks. So this is what I mean about crafting. Hang on. In case I didn't make it clear enough. So this is, pretend this right here is a diamond. It's not a diamond block, this is a diamond. You need 9 diamonds to craft a diamond block. This is just a slab. Maybe you could do something like this. That's 9 diamonds. You should, hear me out, you should only either need 8 diamonds to craft a diamond block, or you need 27. Like that. Good floor pattern. Thanks. Alright, next, moving on to, I guess, granite, maybe diorite. I don't know which one comes next in the order. Also, yeah, I'm a bit sad that it lost its shadow. I assume if I turn connected textures off, it would retain its shadow. Video settings, quality, and while that updates, let's go and work on the granite textures. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have made... Actually, no, that would look terrible. Actually, the polished granite, I'm gonna actually join the server to look at this one because my malt is made... Wait, I lost my elytra yesterday, so I can't. Your villagers won't breed because you need to give them a bed. You need to put on that saxophone music. I forgot what that song's called. You need candles, all that stuff. Alright, move, duplicate, rename, 0, rename, 1, name, polished underscore granite, open it up, polished underscore granite, and let's see, it does. Okay, good, it does retain its shadow only if you turn it off. It doesn't look the same. I mean, it still looks kind of cool, I guess. I think it's the thick borders that I made. I made these borders between the blocks way too, obvious. So let's turn that back on. Let's move back to sanity. Quickly. I can't look at that much longer. And, oh, I have to do it twice if I want to get it back to look fancy. Alright. Open. What colors? Am I going to use a brighter outline or am I going to use a darker outline? I think I'm going to go with the darker one again. Write this down. 129, 85, 72. Steal that. Move it here. Now it just looks like someone cast a shadow over it. See, I told you the saxophone music and the candles would work. Works every time. Okay, next. Open with. Come on. I ain't got all day. Alright, sweet. Now I need this texture, this pixel color. Looks like it's being used the most here, so I can just spam this everywhere. By the looks of things. Next, we're going to take this color. Then I want whatever color this is. I'm scared to use up all my name tags because I don't have enough. So, because I don't plan far enough ahead so they die. Oh, okay. Save. Duplicate. 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 Rename 2. Rename 3. Rename 4. Open. Alright, now I want the colors 1298572. Those are going to be the vertical walls. Save. Open. Doing this yesterday with glass took 4 hours because I had to do this with each color, so that's 17 different times that I had to do this. 9, 85, 72. Didn't help that we lost power for 5 minutes yesterday while I was working on one of the textures. I mean, it takes like, what, maybe a minute in total, maybe, to work on this, each texture, on average. Because I was watching YouTube videos and stuff while working on this. Width. Do the corners. 29, 85, 72. Oh, 72. That's the paintbrush tool. Save. Now it's going to be a long journey to spawn, but I just want to see how it makes the mall look. Oh jeez, the whiteboard just fell off my desk. Alright, we're good. I really gotta see how it makes Mall 2 look. Will this work? I mean, I'm anticipating that it will work, but you never know. I just figured out a quick way I could probably make the glass textures work for the glass panes. Alright, this looks good. Also, I meant to add polished andesite. How does it make granite look? So how does it make the polished stairs work? Does this look the same? It looks the same. I'm not too fussed about it working with that granite. Yeah, okay, it works pretty much the way I expected it to. Now, how does it make the mall look? I have to know this. And I don't have an elytra, so it won't just be a quick flight. Yeah, I found some spare diamond gear in one of my chests. But we're not here to gawk at the server, we're here to gawk at the mall. sometimes if I work on a texture and then halfway through realize, wait, I made one of these things at my base entirely out of this block. I have to look at it and see how it looks. That's what we're gonna do. How does it make them all look? Nearing the village. 500 blocks away. Still 500, well, we're like 400 blocks away. Maybe 300, I don't remember. I like how also this village, it's just like on a cliff thing, like an overhang. So happy when I found that out. So why do I have my volume turned off? Oh, because I don't need volume to work on I don't need volume in order to work on textures. Ah, fell. Maltooth coming into view. I'm looking at it. I've got mixed feelings. I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like it. Let's go take a look. Also, I've modified every block that's used in Mall 2. Like, I've modified the quartz pillars. I've modified the granite now. Well, I haven't modified the granite itself. I've modified it with connected textures. I've modified the concrete. I kind of like it, actually. I didn't think the moment when I first saw it, when this came into view, I didn't think I liked it. I think I like it. I don't know if I like it or not, actually. Yeah, I even modified the redstone lamps. Have I made profit? I know I'm not here to play on here, but okay, I have. Alright, sweet. Disconnect, back to work, I guess. I'll make this texture pack public at some point, but I want to have it at least 50% complete, and then I can like roll out updates every so often. It's either that or I'm just going to release it once I've completed the entire thing. So now that that's done, diorite. Same concept. Rename. 0. Duplicate. Open it with this thing. So get rid of all this stuff. Rename. Polished. Diorite. Go in here. Polished. Diorite. There's supposed to be an underscore. Sweet. I think I want to use the lighter texture this time. Let me see how this looks real quick. I think I'll use the lighter texture this time. This is just... Alright, hang on. 230, 226, 230. Good to know. So, I don't know which color is actually the most predominant. So I'm just gonna go nuts. Don't change anything on the inside though. Gotta build with colors near those other colors. color. Looks pretty cool. Use it sometimes. No. That's better. Nope, don't want that. Here looks good. Whatever this darker texture is. Getting to the point where I can't actually tell which white texture is actually the right one. Oh, that's because I used the white texture all the way around. I don't like this singular bright pixel. Let me do something about that. Right there, it looks much better. Save. Also, I need to make this border all white. Should be real quick. Assuming it will open. That was easy. Duplicate. Duplicate. One. I'm gonna go bond with my family. See ya. Alright, have fun. Thanks for tuning in. Open with. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to open. And once I'm done the polished Blackstone textures, I'll end the stream. Two. Name 3. And name 4. Open. I want 230, 226, 230. Go up and down. Two 30, 226, 230. Go across. Save. And then one more time. I want 230, 226, 230. Then put a dot in each corner. That's that, all good to go. Then once more with Polished Blackstone. Right, pop that in here. Duplicate it. Rename 0. Rename. Wait. Is Polished Blackstone one word or two? Or is it 2 words or 3? Crap, I forgot. Alright, I think it, or was it? Yeah, it's one word, because the K in stone. Yeah, Blackstone. Alright, rename. Polished _ Blackstone. Polished _ Blackstone. And now I get to open with. Now I get to figure out which color I want the border to be. Probably go with the darker one again. Do I want to go with the darker one? I feel like I want to go with the darker one, but at the same time, I feel like the light one would work better. These two RGB values the same. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the darker one despite my better judgment. 23, 15, 16. I feel like it would look better in the grand scheme of a larger connected texture thing. Oh, I can't do that. Can't do that. That's better. Save. Open. Come on. If I'm correct, I'm seeing a bit of a gradient. So we want the majority to be whatever the heck this is. Now I want a few of these. Decent few, actually. No, I don't want that. Let's move one of these up here, have one here. Two over here. We want a green one, another green one more over here, and then some purple ones. Purple. I'm noticing a gradient where it gets darker the further towards the bottom you go. That looks good. Now I just duplicate. I duplicate these. Rename 1. Oh, that didn't work. Rename 1, enter. Rename 2. Rename 3. Rename 4. Open. Need the color. 23. Oh, 23, 15, 16. Gotta go up and down. Save. Rename. No, I don't want to rename it. I want to edit it. Edit. $23, 15, 16. Once more. 23, 15, 16. Let's go in the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Save. And that should be everything. Let's grab the polished. Let's place some of this down. Make another mural thing. The cool pattern I found this morning. This wasn't the pattern I found, but okay. Oh, the pattern I found was actually different. It was this. Hang on. Actually, I want to build it slightly away. I made it out of glass earlier this morning. Yeah. Oh, I messed this up. No wonder it looks like that. I want this to make a nice little square. That doesn't look right. Fill this in. Fill this in. How big is this square? It's 4. It's 9 by 9. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, now let's turn on these connected textures and see what this looks like. Alright, no, I don't. It's already on. I need to update the texture. Well, that happens. Save that. Where's the color? I don't want purple, I want pink. Save that. I can close this. I can close this. I can close this. I can quit this. I can quit this. Now, how does it look? Is it as good as I think it looks? Let us find out. It is as good as I think it looks. I like this. I think it was a good choice to make the black stone outline black and the diorite look white. They actually complement each other really well. These two complement each other really well. Granite's just over there doing its own thing, being the only like color. Like we got grayscale, and then we just got pink over here. Well, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I kind of want to leave these here. Actually, wait a minute. Both of these are 9 by 9. All that could make for a really cool thing. These are both 9 by 9 tiles. I didn't even intend for that to be the case. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in for this different live stream. I thought it would be fun. I hoped you guys did think it was fun. I guess I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, and by then I'm sure I'll have worked up my sanity back to normal, and I can actually start playing there again. So yeah, bye guys, thanks for tuning in, I'll see you tomorrow.